Good morning, everybody. Rodney here. I think this is live, but we shall see. Let me get this bird in the air. Uh-oh. Yeah, ambient light. Got plenty of satellites. It's a bit windy. Not as cool as it has been. All right, I'm up to the altitude I want to be in. Now let me get the chats up here. All right, Peter Carroll, good day, sir. How are you today? It's evening there, I'm sure. Let me back that zoom back out. We had some rain come through earlier today. So sunrise is at 6:41. It's 6:32 now. Yeah, birds are singing this morning. That's for sure. Trees are getting even prettier. At least the ones around my house are. Dusty, East Coast Thrills, good morning. T-minus 38 minutes till lift off of the SpaceX rocket. Oh, okay. Cool. Rodney, you might get a shot. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna see it unless they're launching from Wallops Island and in Virginia. I doubt that I would see anything coming out of Florida. Now I do know that from time to time NASA launches rockets from Wallops Island. So, and I did catch one once. When I lived over on the base, no, I didn't see that. No, I was inside watching YouTube when that happened. Dennis Lovelady, good morning and howdy. Man, my shoulder is killing me this morning. Oh. Well, the rabbits are chasing each other. Interesting. My neighbor's got rabbits, he's got doves, he's got all kinds of critters over there. Very rarely, like I said, if they're launching from Wallops Island here in Virginia on the East Coast, I could probably catch it. And if it's at night, like the one I actually saw was at night. So we could see that clearly, and I mean that's quite a ways away. At least I'm thinking at least 100 miles away, and I may be wrong about that, but in any case, we did see that launch, and it was pretty cool. And this is before I got into drones. This was back, God, it must have been 2012, 2013 when we saw that. It was, I gotta say, it's pretty cool. Yeah, man, that wind's picking up today. I went and flew with Dano and Al again yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Flew some packs and just kind of pan around here for a little bit. I do believe the sun is going to come up right there when it comes up. And the sunrise, like I said, is at 6:41, I think it is. So, let me get that more in the center, I think. Thought it was a little light. Maybe that's too light or too dark. Yeah, I think I'll leave it right there. But so got to fly with Dano and Al Duran. Of course, Dano is Dan McPeak, or I'll Be Droned, and Al Duran is Duranify. So we were sitting out there, and a state trooper pulled in up there. Now, he was away from us. He pulled up next to a building, was doing his paperwork, but we'd seen him there before, and I went up and talked to him yesterday, and he was interested in bringing his kid out, his son out to see, us flying drones. So, and we had talked to him once before. So, it was interesting, and we had some fun flying. So I'll be posting a video, probably not today. Well, maybe today. We'll see. But anyway, so we had some fun. I flew some new batteries. Tried some new batteries, a different type of battery. So we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. I certainly had a rough night sleeping this morning. Of course, it's my schedule that I work. I wake up almost always around between 1 and 1:30, and sometimes when I wake up, I just can't go back to sleep. I'm going to switch to 3 because I'm seeing some interesting colors there. So I think the sun, we'll see the sun pop up right about there, I think. Thank you, Dennis. Got one little wisp of cloud right up here above me. Just all there by its lonesome. Dennis Lovelady is going to be doing his live stream from inside today. They got some rain down there. I assume it's still raining. But we had some rain go through earlier in the evening. Actually, earlier in the morning. When I woke up, I looked at the weather. That was at 1:30, and it said it was raining. And I can tell by the porch that it had been, because all the leaves in the chair even was wet. So I dried it off and came out here to do my thing. But then Dennis tells me that he's getting rain, so we may get more. Never know around here, man. That sky is getting brighter, isn't it? Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Danny, the View Chaser, good morning, brother. How are you today? Look at that cloud splitting it. That is so cool. Look at that, guys. Alex, good morning. Nice. You have a good day, brother Alex. Rulon, good morning. How's it going, Rules? Take one more snapshot of that. Zoom back out. All right, folks. Get that picture. And then we're going to go look at some colors, I think. So right above, well, you can't see the home, but you can see my house right there in the center. See, the trees around me are turning colors, really pretty. We might, there they are. Look at the geese. So the colors are really prominent out here this morning. And they just kind of turn that way. So we're gonna kind of fly up out a little ways, take a look at the colors. Of course, we got a big grove of evergreens too, so they very rarely turn colors unless they're dying, and then they turn it brown. And then I'll swing back around. Head back towards the house. And we'll take another peek at the sunrise. We'll zoom in on that puppy a little bit. A little bit more than that, I think. Take a picture. Zoom back out. Alright, well, I'm going to bring her on down and turn you over to Dennis. Following Dennis, of course, will be Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends. Stick around for that. Scott, Jackrabbit FPV, Nick, FTFO Media. Good morning, guys. This is the prettiest tree we got in our yard. Alrighty. Let's see here. Before I do my ending here, let's go through, make sure I got everybody. Got the View Chaser, we got Nick, Alex, Dennis, of course, East Coast Thrills, and Scott. So, folks, that's going to be it for me today. Don't forget, tomorrow morning will be the Sunday Sunrise crew, starting out with me, and then moving down to Georgia with Dennis Lovelady, and then following Dennis Lovelady will be Chris Hope. I haven't heard if he's going to fly if he's going to take the day off this week again or not, but because I'm pretty sure deer season's opened in Texas. So, but anyway, Chris Hope will be after Dennis, and then after Chris Hope, of course, will be Johnny Droneflower with Drones and Coffee. Anyway, folks, hope your weekend is good. Hope you have a great day. Don't say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our men and women in uniform. Say a prayer for our first responders. Say a prayer for those that are in need of prayer. God knows who they are. And I want to wish a happy birthday to Les Fink. I think some of you will remember him as Exploration Obsession. I sent him a birthday wish on Facebook yesterday, and he answered back, said thank you. So anyway, have a great weekend, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Or don't forget Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends either. I almost forgot that. Anyway, that'll happen right after Dennis Lovelady. Anyway, folks, have a great day. Love y'all. Bye now. Okay.